Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. So the Toronto Blue Jays come into Game 4 of this series with a chance to sweep. That's something that's not easy to do at this level against any opponent, Chris.
Well, you know these players are feeling really good showing up to the ballpark today. Warm-ups, batting practice, everyone's smiling, bouncing around, and they don't want to change anything that's helped get them the wins in the first 3 games. A big opportunity today, and they'll try to keep those positive vibes going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Jack Flaherty. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And that's in the dirt. And it's a ball and a strike. The pitch. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. One up, one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats, because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. The pitch. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
2 outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish. The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So 2 down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 5 for 13 in the series. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
That is it.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Right through there for a strike. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Bichette on third. Guerrero at second with 2 gone. Next offering way off the plate. Here comes a pitch. Fights it off. We'll see another.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Two on, two outs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Blue Jays leave a pair. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill, Yusei Kikuchi.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So when taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
And a swing and a miss. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider, tried to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So digging in, Matt Vierling. 2 hits and 4 at bats during yesterday's ball game. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's ball 1. Kikuchi, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
1 out, bases empty. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. On the run, throw to first. Not in time, he legs it off.
A nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Here's Riley Green. Runner takes off. They pitch out. Throw, and they got him.
They were right on top of it. They guessed right on the first pitch out. Tells me they had some good data or scouting report. Maybe it's just a feeling, but either way, perfect execution, great throw and tag, and they erased that runner at first.
Two outs. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Through an inning. And we're back. Top of the second. Now it's the DH, Dalton Varsho. Flaherty back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Outside. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away. Kevin Biggio up to the plate. Hard ground ball, base knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Here's Kiermaier now. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. So the batting order turns over, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And the slider just misses. Now 1-1.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And out of here. His 12th of the season. It's 3-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And now Davis Schneider.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. It's a beautiful Springer dinger here. It's now 3-0. You're back here in Detroit, and now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Kikuchi, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Just missed. The Jays leading by 3 here in the finale of this 4-game set. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And that's too high, ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Gets him easily, ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette. The shortstop takes the ball.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning is so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Ball 1 strike.
Next pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-1. And he deals. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double, and his 2nd hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Man at second.
2-2 to count.
Off the mark there. Full count now. Swing and a pop-up. And Guerrero is set down. And there's one down. And now Alejandro Kirk. His first at bat was a strikeout. swing and a ball popped up. Ibanez settles under this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Well struck right field. That one carrying. And that ball is gone. A 2-run shot. Home run number 20 on the year. And they boost their lead. It's 5-zip. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa next up for the Blue Jays. Slider misses outside. 2 outs, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And another ball. And it's fouled away. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Trying to work his way back into the count right there. But so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. Singleton scored his first time. That one missed. Kiner-Falefa leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. A.J. Hinch makes another pitching change. Jack Flaherty won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute. Miguel Diaz gets the call from the pen.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
That's hard hit on the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. 1 run across around third. Now a relay to the plate, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Javi Baez digs in right side. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where
takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that one fouled off. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Back at Comerica Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, George Springer. In the air, center field. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers.
Hoops it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the 2nd out.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. And that one in the air center field. Green makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the fourth, here's Gio Urshela as the lefty gets to work. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Urshela measures 6 feet even, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And a curve is down and in.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. A good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Bounced up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first.
No,
and he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. And now Matt Veerley.
From the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. Here's the center fielder, Riley Green.
Ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
That clips the corner. Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-1. Back to the mound. It hit him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on the knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Batted by him for the K.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle.
But he's back in time. First and second, 2 down. We're here at the bottom of the fourth. And it finds its way through for a hit. Urshela around third. He'll score. It's 6-1.
Drives in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That's towards center. Kiermaier trying to get there. And he makes the catch. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 6-1. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one almost hit him.
Strikes.
The wind to kick the pitch. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Kirk stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground, out to short. Baez fires over to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
Well, we talked about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Good change-up right there. Just pulled the string.
One ball.
Inside, gets out of the way. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here in Detroit, now it's the shortstop, Javier Baez. Hopped up right side, Springer on the move. But the second baseman calls him off, and there's one down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Ripped on a line, and George makes the grab. That's out number 2. Here's Marquetta. He hit into a double play his first time up, and that's in there for strike 1. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
The Blue Jays leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5.
2 strikes.
And 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. And now for the Jays, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And that's down and away.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
1-1.
The pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. Canna makes the grab, 1 down.
The batter, 8. Second baseman.
So up next for Toronto, Kevin Biggio. Flips the corner, strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
And that skips in the dirt. Righty delivers. That's down and in. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. And they get Biggio for the out. Here's Kevin Kiermaier, 1 for 2. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Strike 1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Out to short, Baez. Tosses to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they make short work of him there. Top of the order. Back in Comerica Park, Gio Urshela to the plate. Right through there for a strike. Hit hard, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the...
And he's back to first in time. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. The Jays leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. That's inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance beat, there's 1. But safe at first, it's a fielder's choice. And now the center fielder, Riley Green. Line drive. Schneider makes the catch.
The right fielder.
And now here is Terry Carpenter. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Bounce to third. Connor Falefa. They get the force. That ends the inning. Tigers lead 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Andrew Chafin.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
Here's George Springer to start it off. He's already homered in this game. The pitch. Chafin, in his 10th season, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And the batter now, Davis Schneider. Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. 2 outs, base is empty. There's the shortstop at the plate. Bo Bichette. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And that keeps the inning going. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 3. Hard hit left side. Off balance throw in time. And the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They still lead it though, 6-1. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jake Rogers. And here it comes. And a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there's 1 down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. In there at the knees for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And another ball. And a swing and a miss.
2-2 count.
1 down, base is empty.
Count
That one
3-2.
just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Left-hand batter waits. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Bounced out to short. Bichette whips it across. That's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it 6-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Will Vest.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And a pitch. Breaking ball inside. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a ball popped up. Keith in position. And there's one away.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Dalton.
So now the DH spot, Dalton Varsho. He's already homered here in this one. Look out. That fastball drilled him.
That's one of those lookout pitches. As soon as it leaves the pitcher's hand, you start bracing for impact, knowing that it's going to be hard to get out of the way of that one.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. That misses, and 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Tyler Holton, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Foley getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Wouldn't chase that time. Varsho, the base runner at first with 1 out. Now time called at the plate. Kicks and fires. That one missing inside. The kick in the pitch. Runner goes. And that's ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Runners on the move. That's in for a strike. And the throw out at third. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one not close. And the count even 1-1. Just missed. In the dirt. Now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Kicks and deals. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Green under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Blue Jays staying in the game on defense. Eduardo Escobar. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. New pitcher now for the Jays, Bowden Francis. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Ibanez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. He was late there. Strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. A wind in the pitch. Foul ball, still 1-2 count. Right-handed reliever. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. To the right side, Guerrero. And he handles it himself for the out. Giorgella steps in. First pitch misses. The Blue Jays leading by 5 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That catches the outside corner, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Gathers and throws to first. Inning over. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jason Foley.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And a pitch. Kiermaier, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And the right-hander deals. He swings and fouls one off. Hit in the air, left field. Canna makes the catch. 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Here's George Springer. Ripped to short. Baez fires over to first. That takes care of Springer. Now the batter now, Davis Schneider. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. First pitch swinging. Tigers bullpen with some action. Shelby Miller, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. In the air, out towards left center, under it. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom 9. And now the DH, Matt Vierling. First pitch, and he just misses. Fastball for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. And with that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there. Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. You know what they say, he couldn't have.
Now to the bullpen for the Jays, Tim Mesa.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now it's going to be Riley Green. And a good eye there.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
They get one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
That's a hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a walk.
Bichette, quick feed to second for 1. The double play ends it right here.
So this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're headed to another city for another one. Got to maintain the same focus. Whatever you were doing in this city, make sure you're doing the same thing in the next one.